More contemporary style media.
So
So you've got a tape recorder, right?
Yeah. Which comes into the cassette port on the BBC Micro.
Cassette mode, yeah. BBC Micro, yeah.
And then you've got a disc drive, which is connected to the BBC Micro.
Disc drive, yeah. BBC Micro.
So the TV on.
Okay. TV, yeah.
Come on.
That sounds pretty involved, actually. Oh, you've got a master there, BBC Micro. Okay, so BBC master, right? So this is your disc drive thing, yeah?
Yeah.
That's your disc drive unit.
You've got a disc drive on the side.
Right. Okay, disc drive on the side. I was going to say I didn't recognise that one. It's quite a weird and wonderful disc drive. Given by Mr. Anderson. Yeah, okay, disc drive. And then you've got the cassette thing, yeah, you've got the cassette, TV. Sorry.
Very clever pen.
Yeah, it remembers. It actually remembers what you're actually writing as well as what you're actually saying. Yeah, it's really, really clever. Because I'd never remember all this stuff, you know, that's the thing.
But there's a ROM in here.
There's a ROM? Okay, alright, so the BBC ROM has a ROM inside it, okay.
Which is ADT, which is Advanced Disk Tools.
Okay, yeah.
And then you just type star XFER
XFER, alright.
tape disc.
All in one word?
Tape, there's spaces in between.
Oh, okay.
Press return.
Okay.
Press play on the tape, and the computer takes the data from the tape and puts it on disc. I'll show you, but I can't get them out.
What? And it takes the data from the tape and puts it onto disc?
Yeah. Then I can put the disc
Bloody
into
hell.
my laptop, and the laptop can record the disc image on the computer.
You've got 3.5 inch on that, and you put it straight onto your laptop from 3.5.
These files here. And now let's look at the website.
That's actually just loaded up. Oh, wow. So a 3.5 inch drive using micro is plugged in to a 3.5 inch drive, allowing this XFERTAPEDISC.
I'll demonstrate this if I can.
Yeah, excellent, yeah. Straight onto. We're going to hopefully see how we're going to do that in a minute. Star status.
Brings all your configuration information. STATUS.
Star status, yep.
Brings all your configuration. So,
okay.
So you can set the tube to be internal or external. So an internal port of the tube. Lang. That's the language it starts in. So if you've got a ROM in there,
okay.
If you want the master to start in, instead of basic, you can set that in there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So this is to do with the master's stuff that's in the master system settings.
Yeah. So if I do star on.
You sound like you're good at electronics, are you?
Not really.
You're not, no? You sound like you're better than me.
Start configure mode 7.
Okay, start configure mode 7.
You see here, mode is 131 of the modes. I press return.
Oh, this is one of the things I love about it. It's got mode 131 for shadow.
Yeah.
Mode 131, yeah, okay. So you go and start configure mode 7.
It's changed to mode 7.
Yeah.
So if I do that, it's gone to mode 7.
Okay, control. Yeah.
Into mode 7 rather than.
Yeah. It's into mode 7. It's like a normal BBC. Yeah. Brilliant.
Do that, it's back.
Starco, right? Yeah, Starco mode 7. Yeah. Got it. Yeah, mode 7. One question, right? You know with the BBC, they got this shadow RAM, which is really great and everything, but then they go on and put the very, very advanced ADFS on it, which takes up a load more memory anyway.
Not in this edition.
Not in this one?
Not in the master, no. Because in the master, you've got 32k of shadow RAM. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
20k of that is used for the screen.
Yeah. This stuff. So you've got the star status command. that basically gives you like a print on a screen of everything that the BBC Master is configured to. It's not on the BBC Micro. It's like a start. It's like a bit like a BIOS on a PC, I suppose you could, but it's a bit more direct. There's a few fields that it fills in about the things like the mode of the screen that it's going to start in, mode whatever, plus what language it's going to be starting with. That can all be set and everything. I think there's a battery backup RAM in the middle of it, which is how it understands what it should remember for the next time it starts. So you basically go with this one. You go start configure mode 7. And then in that information you've got the ability to set the mode, whatever mode you want to set it to. And the start status basically just tells you what a summary of everything that's been set. And it's quite simple to do. It's just config blah blah blah. What variable you want to configure to start when the machine starts, and it's all backed up and everything. So you actually get a really nice start, whatever you want to start at, which is really nice because you can actually have the BBC Master start in a mode 0. And it actually looks really decent. You know, it looks like a proper computer, like a professional business machine or something like that. Because it starts in that high resolution mode. It's a different impression. When it starts in teletext, you get the feeling it's like, oh yeah, it's a bit. When it starts in like mode 0, high resolution, it looks really decent. Straight away you start paying attention. Like, you've got a decent keyboard. You know, it looks quite amazing. You know, especially when it's clean and looked after. You know, let's be fair, it looks very, very posh. You know, you've got a separate number keyboard, you've got a little cartridge port, you know, you've got the screen, which is really amazing. You know, it looks really, really high detail pixels and everything. So, you know, you've got the system there. And even more importantly, it's not only does it look professional, but it actually does give you a lot more, because I didn't realise that was the case. I mean, a fella here is just to explain. Sorry, before I forget your name, what is your name?
Simon?
Simon.
Yeah.
The fella. I'm Pablo.
Pablo.
You probably don't remember.
Oh, right, yes, I know. You've got the videos.
Yeah, the videos, that's right. I'm still working on them. Still doing them.
I'm Sydney on the forums.
You're Sydney, yeah, I know Sydney, yeah, I remember Sydney, yeah. You look as friendly as you look online. You've got that friendly kind of air about you. Even that comes across online, it comes across in real person. It's really nice, isn't it? You've got something going there. I bet you're married and settled with children, aren't you?
I am indeed, yeah.
I thought you would be, you know, someone would have a nice wife like you. You couldn't possibly miss, could you? Something like that, you know. No problem. Apparently that's Sydney on the old stardot. Amazing, isn't it? But what Sydney's here has told me is that this, I didn't realise the BBC Master has actually got the same amount of available memory as the initial educational BBC Micro with no extra disk drive added to it, which is, you know, really great for programming. It's got E00 as the page. In other words, loads of RAM, like the original BBC Micro has, but the difference is that you can go to a high resolution mode that looks quite posh, or a mode 2 but that looks quite decent, and still the page is E00 and none of the RAM is taken, because of the fact, this is what the Sydney fellows just explained to me, that the DFS is very cleverly loaded onto that same shadow RAM, which is something I never realised before. So you've got this new chip on it. I don't know what you could call this as a new chip, but it's got some kind of a shadow RAM electronic thing on it, which is quite clever because it basically offloads the original BBC, you know, architecture's RAM loading system, so that it doesn't take all of the main RAM, basically offloads it off the main RAM from the video especially. It's just a revolutionary thing really at the end of the day, because it puts it right on the par with other computers. It's only because it's got a 6502 that it's not quite able to go beyond 64K, you know, proper, because it's only an 8-bit processor. But apart from the fact it has the page in RAM, it's actually got the same kind of power as IBM PC. It's got the same thing. So it's got basically it's 8-bit, it's got the limitation. It's 8-bit, and it's a bit more basic. It's a bit more limited than the Intel one.